That's after I get in there. Hello?
Yeah, welcome.
Good evening, boss.
Great. How is it going?
Happy Sunday. We are pushing it.
Okay, good. Yesterday you couldn't have time to join.
I couldn't join yesterday. I was a bit on tight schedule.
Okay. How are you, Patience?
So I'm fine. Yesterday, network did not allow me to join.
That's all right. Mr. Ben, can you remind the group that we've started?
You said what?
Can you please remind in the group that we've started the live trading?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Um, Miss Uche, how are you today? Miss Uche, how are you today?
Fine, sir. Good evening, sir.
You still at work now?
No, not today. I didn't go today.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
how much did you close profit yesterday?
I said I was going to close our first TP1. That was going to, I needed to sleep.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I slept off and I left it.
Okay. So,
So
and
at
what
the end of
happened?
the day, I closed with about $4,
Right.
because it went up, came down, went, by the time I woke up, I saw all the things that has happened, but at least I still had $4 to close with,
Which is profit, right?
which is profit, yes, which is
Okay,
profit.
okay. As long as because it came back to the entry, so as long as you didn't close on loss, we are good.
No, I didn't close on loss.
Okay, okay.
It was
So
one entry, one trade I took,
okay,
just one entry. Yes.
that's all right. So let's see what we have today. Very real quick. Let me check in with other people. Musa, how are you today?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I'm fine, sir.
Okay, so you see your earlier buy idea was good, just that the market was trying to punish you. Okay, so what do we have today? So this is welcome to Exclusive Market Fellowship. In this During this time, we look at live analysis, we take live trades. We can use demo or real money if you feel comfortable, any of them that you feel comfortable with. But I advise that those who join fresh or early should try to first test with demo. If you are not, you don't want to risk, then you don't use real money yet. Um, so we can answer questions and take questions and answers. Mentoring. So if you have things that you need, I mean, ideas or insight about or guidance on, in terms of analysis, trading, forex, if you have specific pairs that you want us to look at and have a quick overview, or you are in a trade and you want us to help you out with whether, I mean, your idea is we can also support your idea or see the same thing you are seeing for the trade you're taking, then we can guide you with that. It is also a forum for collective sharing and accountability. Um, and then we also share our testimonies also here. Then we can also do the trade management, right? So that is Exclusive Market Fellowship. And you are all welcome once again. Yesterday, we were very successful with the setup we took on 50 index, right? I'm trying to see how many of us took the trade. This was the setup. So we were looking at an internal TP1, which was this internal high. We hit it, and I set a second entry that if it drops, because someone was asking that at what time can she add more positions? And I said you should wait for TP1 to be hit. When it drops back to retest, and then you see bullishness, you can enter for the next trade. But we finally got TP1 to be hit, which is the previous high, and that alone, I think TP2, yeah, that alone is okay. Okay, because we were aiming more, we're aiming TP3, TP4, even up to TP5, but TP2 was hit, which is okay. At this point, price could have a double top and could initiate a reversal. So this is the point where many of us were advised to get out of the trade and then wait. Today, we want to look at, so this is where we took the entry from. This is the 15-minute chart, right? Okay, good. So according to our analysis, if price were to close body below where we took this buy entry from, then we would frame our sell setup. So let's go right to the chart and see where price is right now. So this is the chart on 30 minutes. Let's see 15 minutes on 50 index. This is the chart on 30 minutes, 15 minutes. And this is where we took our entry from yesterday. We took our entry from here. And we got up to here. And price drops, go up, drops, went up, and then finally came back to the entry and then pumped up again. So even if you were holding, you had many opportunities not to close on a loss. Okay. But we were like, okay, we needed an indication below this precision support resistance line. An indication below, like an indication means a body close. So we have that indication here from this area, with this one indication, the close below. Then the drop back to entry has given us another indication, which is another close. So whatever is happening below the precision support resistance line here is the market trying to find a way to break to the downside for the sell setup. Okay, so one of the ways to trade this is to frame your entry. So if we were live whilst this was happening, we would be in the trade by now. Okay, so at least the first hit moved up. The first indication might not be our entry, because always when you get the first indication, you have to wait for the pullback or corrective. So the second close, which is this place, would have been where I would be calling for a sell. But calling for a sell here will still be risky, because price is very close to the precision support resistance, and it could easily.
Please, can you expand your so I can see? Can you expand the candlesticks, please?
Like this?
So that, yeah. When you're, yes, sir. So when you're pointing at candles, we'll see the particular ones you're talking about.
So then
yes,
let me
please.
use the 30 minutes chart rather. Good. So that at least to be a little bit
This
compact.
Yeah.
Good.
So
I would be calling for the sell when price was breaking down, because you could see there is momentum right from this candle, the next one into here, into below the precision support. Then after that momentum close below, we still go ahead to get this engulfing candle that has created something of like an order block here. Okay, so this, if price is to break above this 30 minutes candle here, okay, if price is to close above it, it means we are having an internal break or shift of structure into the precision support resistance line, and then we might probably push the upside again to retest anything up here, or probably continue the buy. But you can see that, so one of the conditions that we want to be seeing around precision support resistance is that we want to be seeing we want to see indication. We draw a precision support resistance, want to see indication, see corrective. We need to see rejections. We need to see engulfing. Okay. And then it's better if the setup is framed within a swing range. We need BOS. We need to see BOS or change of character. And we also need the action to be happening around discount premium zones. And it's advantageous to see a head and a shoulder or a double bottom formation for this kind of reversal or tradings. Yeah, so engulfing rejection, very important. So if you look right into where this 30-minute candle engulfed, you can see that price is trying to push up to take out that other block, but it keeps rejecting. Okay, it keeps hitting and rejecting, hitting and rejecting. So if we are able to close above this other block here and go above the precision support line again, then we are likely to go up. Okay, so that's why it's a little bit technical, but let's allow price to be playing out and see what will happen so that we can make a decision whether we should go in for the buy or for the sell. Okay. The other thing is
Sorry,
that,
sir. The
yeah,
the other block you drew, for what time frame did you draw the other block? Because I'm trying to see the other block, but I can't seem to see.
I'm seeing this block here on 30 minutes here.
Okay.
Because I see
Oh,
one bullish candle,
yes,
an engulfing bearish candle.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you can see price keeps rejecting. It doesn't try, that is not able to go above it. Okay, it's not able to go. So on probably 15 minutes or 5 minutes or 1 minute, you might see that as a valid something. So what we need to see in order to, to be in to sell is that we have an indication and a bearish body close. Okay, which is this below. We have a bearish body close. Okay, so though price engulfed the bullish people, after getting this, what we need is in a corrective or a pullback, and we have gotten the pullback. And then now price,
Sir,
yes, hello?
yes, I have a question.
Okay, ask.
I don't really understand this analysis.
Yeah, it's
To
because
me,
you were
I
not
want
part
to
of
propose that.
you have not been part of
Okay,
the class.
okay,
We did,
okay, the
we
O one.
studied this over and over. Yeah, so
Mm,
I'm sorry for that, but probably with time you will understand. Okay, because we're going to
yes,
take you through.
I want to propose that. Yes, I don't know whether you could have some steps that when you take a chart, you go to this one, this is what you are looking for. Then we look for what we are looking for. The second step is to look for this is so
Actually,
if
that's
they
what
can
I
come in.
was showing on the PPT. So we have
Ah,
these are lessons that we've been taking, and we are trying to apply them for the trade. So don't worry,
okay.
just be listening and be watching we will have time so that you can also learn all that. Okay,
Okay, so
good. But the basic thing here is we are just trying to use support resistance, but we don't want to use the zone because the zone looks very big, and so we've tried to refine it to as much as we can, and we are calling it precision support resistance. But why is that precision support resistance important, or why would it be stronger? So, for example, if you're viewing this chart well, you can see that price was moving up and hit this line area here to my left, and then it reacted to push down. Then it moved above to go over, comes back, hit that same line. There is a small reaction, a close below, a move over, and as you can see, the price retested or sat on it here. You see where I'm putting my circle. If you view the chart closely, you see what I'm showing. Okay, you see here like this. Price sat on the line and boom, went up. Came back, retested it, looked like it was dropping, moved over it, came back, use it, boom, to drop. Then go back again, close above it, use it to go up. This is where we took our trade yesterday. Use it to go up, came back, sat on it again, and then boom, went up. Now it comes back, close a little bit below it, use it, retested it, moved up. Comes back, but before that, it gave a bearish close below it. Now it comes back to it again, closes below it, move up. This green candle here, which I'm calling the order block, has retested the same point or line before pushing down with this next bearish big candle. Okay, so what is happening here is that we've given an indication, we've gotten the pullback, and we've come back to close below it, and we've retested the same line using it as resistance. Okay, so the same point is being used as both resistance and support. Okay, so we've tested it, and what we need to see is engulfing and rejections. Okay, we need to be consistently be seeing rejections and engulfings around that place. Okay, especially into the direction of where we have the most current indication. The most current indication is here, is this. We have a bearish close below the precision support resistance, this candle. After the bearish close, we got an engulfing bullish close above it also. So the meaning of this is, what is the meaning of this, Uchenna, from all that I've been explaining in previous times? We got a bearish indication and a bullish indication all happening at the same time. What does that mean?
It means that he wants to buy, but he's gonna sell first.
Good. So the opposite way, because the bearish close happened first. So he says, I want to sell. After that, I want to buy. That's the meaning of what is happening here, just here. I want to sell. After that, I want to buy. So what we need is,
Okay.
what we need for the sell to be active is there should be
Yes.
an engulfing activity, a bearish engulfing happening here, and there should be rejections. Once we are seeing that, we can be okay to feel confident to sell. Okay. But before we even take our entry, because if we would take the entry, we should have been taking it from this area here. We should take the entry from here, but no problem. Before we go ahead to take the trade, let's look at the 4-hour time frame and see what is happening there. So on the 4 hour, what pattern do you see now? What pattern do you all see here?
Is it upgrade you're asking?
Oh no, like
Oh,
just the normal pattern, like normal chart pattern. What chart pattern
okay.
is this?
Um, like
Let me put it
um,
this way.
double. Yeah,
Good.
looks like a double.
This, like, what do you see? A double top.
Yes.
Good. That's all I want you to say. So it's clear we can see double top, which is a sign of a reversal because we were expecting new highs. So we've gotten like kind of a failure swing or yeah, something like that. Like a new high, but it's trying to I mean and this candle too is an engulfing bearish candle. You see this candle. This candle signals this is an engulfing candle, okay, leaving that other block there, okay. So we have this failed block that was broken through, we swept through, we engulfed back, okay. So this is a double top formation. But if you look at the progression carefully, you would see that this is an uptrend. Okay, we are on an uptrend. So let's say we discussed this already. We can see price is making highs. This is higher. It's a low but highs. Okay, it's moving up highs, high, high, high. Okay, so it's an uptrend moving up high. Good. So what do we need in order to say that this uptrend has changed to a downtrend? We will need the last important low to be taken out. And this can be said to be one of them, or this point. Okay, so if we close below here, we will have an internal break of structure, which will be the neckline of this double top. But if we are able to also close below here, then it means that we have a break of structure. So if we are going to take any sell, our target should be 1 into here, here to here, to expect the neckline to break, or we can take profit there because price can hit there and reverse fully. Okay, and fake can reverse at the neckline and reverse. And that place exactly is also looking like a strong support because price sit here, goes up, go above it, hit there and go up, hit there again and go up. Are you guys following what I'm explaining? Because we need the understanding before we can now enter the trade. So we'll all be at the same page. If you have questions or you see anything otherwise, please let me know. Because I don't have all the ideas. I'm only trying to apply what we've been learning to do this analysis. So
I thought if you're trading like head and shoulder, that is advisable for you to take your entry from the neckline. For
not
what
really.
you
You need a neckline to break and you need a right shoulder in this situation.
yeah, like like on its way down,
Uh-huh.
after the neckline, that then you take your trade. That's what people
Yes,
usually
you
say.
can, but it will always come and go and make the right shoulder. Because after breaking the neckline to go up to make a right shoulder. Whether it will do it right away or go down and then come back later, we don't know. We might not
Oh,
know that. But
okay.
we will get to the head and the shoulder in a bit because I want to see that even myself before I take the trade. Not just not just double top. I want a head and a shoulder. So, but here, the reason why we are here, there are buyers sitting here. Okay, and why do we say there are buyers here? Because price hit here, it was up, hit here, we see price made an impulse. Okay, look at the bullish candle, big on 4 hour, impulse to the upside, or we see rejections. Buyers are taking price up from there, and it took over from here. Price drops back into the same place, buyers are pushing it up. Price drops back, and then buyers push it up. So there are buyers sitting here. Now, at what point are we going to say the buyers have become weak? They will become weak only when we get a body close below them. If price hit, the reason why here would be our TP1 is that if it hits here or even break through a little bit, we might see rejection. It might move up. Okay. But how far it will move up to, we don't have any idea. I can't tell. But I know that buyers are sitting here and they might be able to push price up. But if we break through and close below, okay, then we know these buyers have become weak. And if the buyers become weak, that means we have an indication to sell below this point. And the moment we get that indication below this point, what do we wait for? Corrective, pullback. And then we will now take the trade and expect price to go more below that same point into, let's say, TP2. So what I'm trying to say is that we did not take the trade, but it looks like TP1 is even about to hit because we just got a new 4-hour candle open right now. So we want to see this 4-hour candle break through this bias here so that we can have the confidence that all the buyers sitting here have become weak. That is the only thing that is going to validate this sell and give us a sweet move to the TP2. Sorry, a sweet move to TP2, which is where we will be hoping or expecting. Okay, we need this because this would be a very good risk reward ratio here, or probably the wick, the low here. Are you guys getting my point? Are you guys getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Yes,
So
sir.
without wasting much time, a new 4-hour candle just opened.
Sir, I'm getting you, sir.
We have two engulfing, one 4-hour candle, another 4-hour candle, all closing below the precision support resistance. Okay, so this is a strong confirmation. I was telling Musa yesterday that a close below that precision support resistance is going to be a sell indication for us. Okay. Let's see 24 hours. On daily time frame, what do we see? We are seeing that price, we got this move up, reject, move up, price sweep all the highs, and the current daily candle is pushing down with the intention of engulfing. Okay, it's pushing down with the intention of engulfing. So the 4-hour order block or support, it looks like a
Okay.
wick. It looks like a wick on the daily time frame. So this will be an easy clearance, like an easy thing for the daily time frame to clear. So but probably when it clear it out, price might push up or reject back up. When it rejects, whether all the daily candle is going to fully reject and keep pushing up, I cannot tell that. Okay, so but we just want to understand all this. We can only have a break of structure when that internal low there is taken out and this external low is also taken out. Then we will say that, okay, we are about to now shift from the high buys to the low, to be selling. The last thing I want to show you before we see if we can get an entry, I want to show that from the 8-hour. On the 8-hour time frame, we can see that price will definitely go to that place one day where we were targeting for our final TP for the buy. We can see that this pair actually is very, very, very bearish from the top, okay? You can all see that. But then the last significant high that it made before making this point of low, okay, is here, this place. So this high and this low are both reference highs and reference lows, or relevant highs, relevant lows. And we can use this as our swing structure. So with this swing structure, and why is it a swing structure? Because this high took out a previous low, which is a break of structure. Okay, so that is what makes it a swing structure. So what we will do is we would have to use our fib to measure from that high to the low and see what is happening. So when we do that, if we are looking for the continuation of the bearish move, which is this sell, then we will need price to come into where? Premium. Okay, anything above 50%, then we can sell. So price came to 78.6 first. It sold nicely. Then it's been consolidating, moving in an uptrend, okay, and now got us into 61.8%. Now, that's where price is now, 61.8%. Okay, then it got there, it's in premium. So we are not at fault if we want to look for sales. That's what I want you guys to know. Okay, we are not at fault at all if we want to look for sales from the daily or bigger time frame. This is the bigger overview, because until we take this high out, we don't have a break of structure on the bigger picture or daily time frame. We have to take this high out. Then from all this big move to the downside, we will now be seeing something like a break of structure or a change of direction. We have not still done that. So we are trading within this range. So typically, at 61.8%, 78 drop, 61.8%, we might be likely targeting getting a new low or just sweeping out all this consolidation within this place. All the consolidation happening here. Okay, this might be liquidity, might be manipulating us up. We might sweep all of that into getting triple bottom. We're getting one bottom, another bottom, probably another bottom somewhere, or maybe some new lows. I don't know, but this is possibly what we can have. Okay, so let's take that also into consideration. By the way, if the meeting ends, I will send the next link so that we can now take our entries. So please don't go anywhere. So let's go back. Now we know the structure. We know we are in premium, and then if we get a break of structure, then we will be able to feel confident for this sell. So now let's go back to the 30 minutes and now see what is happening on 30 minutes. So now we are expecting two places. This red line and the next red line below TP1, TP2, TP3. These are the points we are expecting for this trade. We are already close to or hitting TP1 already. Okay, we are already there. So no problem. We'll target TP2 and TP3. But see that I can see there is this right shoulder, neck, double head. That makes a neck, and then this gives us a double head. Yeah, but so this a retest again of the neckline or trend line pulls and gives us a small right shoulder, and the neckline has been broken. The neckline has been broken. So normally the neck, the support of the left shoulder is what we need to target. Okay, which will be here, the TP3. Either here or here. If we don't take that out, this head and shoulder pattern will fail, and it will turn into another bullish head and shoulder pattern. But for now, we have an internal neck here, which we are targeting to break. We can also frame it like this: a left shoulder, a neck, a head, which is double, and then we came here, we went up all the way, we broke the neckline, we made a right shoulder here, okay, and we have broken below. We've broken the neckline, we've retested, and then we are below now. So we are below our head and shoulder neck. We've moved up to retest it, which is the right shoulder. So all what is happening here is right shoulder. Okay, right shoulder broken, we are below, we've retested, and we are below the precision support. Okay, so this is a good place for us to join and take the sell at an early stage from the 30 minutes. I hope you guys get me. Good. So the last thing I want to say here is from this low to those highs, we can frame that as another swing in an internal swing range. If we measure it, price came to 38.6%, went back to 23, and we are on 38 now. This move, I love it. From 38 here, it is coming straight to 61. Okay? It's coming straight to 78 here, but it's likely to get to 61 and then go back and retest 38 or 50 before dropping. So we are good with this. We are not getting a good entry, but I believe it will play out per all the things that we've discussed. So if you feel confident, either demo or real account, with all that we've analyzed, our stop loss is still on the precision support. If you feel confident on this 30 minutes chart, though we are reacting at a support now. If you feel confident, one, should we wait for price to break through and move up to retest before we join? Or we want to join from there?
After the retest,
Good.
our money is small.
Good. So